I've got my succulents soaking for about 3 hours now. It's all different ones. So this is what I use, little fatso, and you can see the roots are nicely plumped up, and I just lost a leaf. Okay. So the hazards of doing videos. But anyway, now we can propagate this, but it doesn't matter. We just leave it there. I didn't want to lose any leaves because there's a lot of lost leaves now. So this is the extra round lavender pebbles. And next to it is the Gilo with bumps. Don't lose any leaves as well. Bubble gum, yep. See, look at the roots of the bubble gum. It's all nice and plump and ready to be potted up. So also this one's here, look, I've got a production line growing here. See all the roots coming out? I still got a couple of plants left over there because I ran out of spot to soak them. So this is just to revive them and revitalize them. So this is the variegated mocha, and let's check the roots as well. So look at that. Oh, beautiful. She's all nice and plump and ready to go. Hello there, my name is Liz, a self-confessed succulent addict. Welcome to my channel, Growing Succulents. I've got a few pots here that I've chosen. So I'm using my DIY nail polish painted candle holder or tea light holder. I just drilled a hole, and I've got a video of this one of how I drilled a hole and colored them up or painted them up. So the very first one I'm going to put up is my extra round lavender pebbles that are ready. What I'm going to be doing first is I'm going to put double a mesh. This is just lace curtains that I use, cut it up to put at the bottom so the soil doesn't go through the hole. And put some dirt. I'm just using my amended tropical soil mix since we've been getting a lot of rain lately. So this mix is also similar to my advanced soil mix, but instead I'm using a lot of coconut coir or coconut peat for this one. So need to just fill up the pot. There you go. And I also ran out of granite, and that's also the reason why I'm just going to be using other stuff as a... Okay. Now we just create a little hole, just enough to accommodate that. So I think this candle tea light holder is the best pot for this one. And again, we're going to go tap, tap, tap if it taps up, but if it doesn't, we just push it all around. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous, nice and fat. This is just dressing on the top. There you go. Isn't that gorgeous? So one down, 32 more to go. Next is bubble gum. So now I've got the egg tart, also the standard lavender pebbles, and also Pachyphytum Bracteosum, and this is also my second strain of Pachyphytum Bracteosum. Just curious to see if what I've got compared to this one are the same. So all the fat, chubby succulents or Graptopetalum or Pachyphytum, I'm putting in the frosted glass tea light candle holder pots. This is an Echeveria peach blossom, and this peach blossom looks like it's got roots growing on the side there, which sort of prompted me to want to propagate this and separate that. But then I noticed that there's also a couple of bumps going all the way along where the other leaves used to be, and I'm afraid it might start growing pups. So since I don't know whether it is or isn't, I'm best just leaving it and just planting the whole lot as is with care, because we don't want to get rid or knock off those bumps. And the roots is quite long as well. And my kitchen stinks of seaweed. There you go. Might need to put a little bit more soil. And since that's a little bit floppy, I'm going to put a little rock here just to keep that in place. But for now, I'm just going to stick that in there. So I'm using my smoky quartz crystal to keep this in place. And there you go. Echeveria Peach Blossom, a WJ hybrid. Now Graptosedum Miul is now potted up. Beautiful plant. Nice and fat. Another one bites the dust. This is Echeveria Red Tassel. Also nice and fat. The next one I'm so eager to pot up, but I have to find, there you go, the face of the pot first. So that's the yes, design. I'm going to put my soil. Tap, tap. See how it compacts as we tap, tap, because the minute we water this, that would be reduced in half again. But I can't lose the face. Okay, the face has to face me. Okay. Now, I am potting up my Mocha. So, and look, there's new roots even growing like white ones. See, up the top there and all of that. They all got tickled. And then they said, yes, we're going to grow here. Yeah. Have to look for the pretty side or the best side. There you go. Have to leave it some neck. We can't cover it all up with dirt. So now we put our dressing. So once I ran out of granite, or there's not too many people I think who uses granite or decomposed granite. That is just what's available in my area, so I use it. But if I can't get hold of it, because of a lot of reasons at the moment, we can't go to a friend's property. So I have to use whatever is available. So this is just a gritty mix I'm using as my top dressing. There you go. Now, isn't she pretty? Very, very pretty. Okay, you pretty girl. There you go. Echeveria Mocha Variegata. Potted up. So next one I'm potting up is, I'm going to be using this yellow pot from Lena Lee. And I think, how much was this? $8 pot. So this is still part from my unboxing or pot video. But anyway. Now this is very pretty, girl. So look at all the bumps, like the heart-shaped bump. Look at that. Oh, double heart. Single heart. Echeveria Gilo with bumps. There you go. Beautiful. Gilo bump is done. Next one I'm potting up is, I'm using quite a shallow pot and also broad or big surface area, and it also has a chip, so we're gonna put the chip at the back, and at the front will be this side now, and because I'm gonna show you why. So we'll put some dirt first. You gotta put a little bit of dirt in the pot. Dirt in the pot. Okay, that's level enough. Now, the reason why I'm using a big surface area pot is because I've got my pink dragon here that I've split up into, because it was a cluster. And it's got, so that one in the center has got 1, 2, 3 heads, and the other 2 heads. And I have to remove the leaves that are sort of rotting. It's because they needed to be potted up, so I did not soak the roots, because this one seems to me, I feel, is doesn't like too much water. And also I pick up a couple, or I remove a couple of the leaves here as well. So again, there was already none of this sort of rotting like that, and now it started rotting again. It's because this plant might be a self-sufficient one, doesn't like too much water at all. And when they do that and they show signs of rotting, and even if it's dry, it's because they're trying to feed themselves. So then you'd say, oh, she wants some water. No, not really. So if a plant does that, I prefer to not soak it anymore, because the roots can easily absorb moisture from the soil. So that's what it tells me. So now, there you go. I'm just gonna pot her up, and also those couple of leaves that I plucked from that, I'm gonna put it in the mix. So that way it can grow there, if it does grow. I have to poke and separate. So this plant is apparently a Korean form. There you go, all done. And we put the label on, and we pick up the couple of leaves, and we'll tuck it safely there. 1, 2, just sort of embedded, and it will crawl itself down to the roots where the water is, or where moisture is, when it has roots, when it starts forming roots. So another one bites the dust. Next one, I'm using a small pot. This is also from the Lena Lee collection pot. What I'm gonna put in here is a very precious special one. It's a variegated one. So this is the good side, either one of these two, that's fine. I'm just gonna take the plant. See, she's so tiny, Luella, and it's $46. So we have to treat it special. There you go. So that side, I think. Okay, Luella Variegata is done. This next one I feel is quite a big plant at the moment, and it might still grow bigger, so I'm using a bigger pot for this one because of that. So this is Echeveria Purple Star, and it's quite beautiful. So I think it might be a medium-sized plant. It looks similar to a Rosularis, also a Serrana, also a something for my ballard. I forgot there's so many succulents, but anyway. So just in case it does grow big, I already got the room for it. I don't have to repot it for a while. So I hope I'm not blocking it too much. And you can easily see what I'm doing anyway. There's not much to it because I've got two hands and one plant, one pot, one hole at a time. And I'm just pushing or spreading the top dressing evenly. Okay. It is quite a beautiful plant. So it also looks similar to a few other ones that I can't think of at the moment. There's a couple more Echeveria that sort of look similar to this. But anyway, I'm curious to see how this is going to turn out when it grows up. So that's why I bought it. So okay, so another one down again. So no need to put any rocks or anything. I'll just leave it as is. So the next one I'm gonna put is Aranjuez. This is a nice and pink plant. So I'm using a muted pot. We don't want pot to stage plant. See, it's got quite beautiful claws and nice color. See, so we just want to keep it simple. So I've got it facing me, and I got a couple of sea mungus, which is the fertilizer I'm using. Oh, three. I'm going to put that there, so I'll separate it. You only need one. We don't need too much fertilizer, because you can also overdo the fertilizer. See, she's quite pretty in her little pretty pot. There you go. Another one down. Aranjuez. It's now been 10 days since I potted up these beautiful babies, and this is what some of them look like. And that one there, what are you? This is Opalina. I'll take that out. Dry leaves. Haru Urara. Haru, how are you doing? They are doing very well. And that one there is a freebie, the ebony freebie. And this one here, oh look, some of the Caspidara has suffered, look, little bit of burning from the sun. So I think that one is, it gets certain amount of sunlight in the afternoon. So it got burned a little bit, but that's fine. They're still alive and they will recover. So because they have been kept in the box during postage or during shipping, that's why they need to be acclimatized again. And since I haven't acclimatized them, I just place them here directly. That's what happens. Now let's go check out the other ones. Look at the Mocha. Seems like it's a fast grower and probably needs watering again. It's a little bit soft again, but look at that, looking nice and healthy. And this one here, the Luella variegated, look like it's it looks like it's grown. So even new leaves right in the center there. 10 days, I can't believe that. But the Gilo with bumps has suffered a little bit. So that might be, I don't know, a bit of sunburn, and maybe doesn't like the soil or was into shock or something like that. But the center I find is still okay. So I hope it doesn't die on me, because I don't have a very good track record with raindrops or heart's delight or anything with a bumpy thing or thin bumpy plants like this one, but hopefully it grows. So maybe it doesn't like the fertilizer that's in the soil, who knows. But that is the state of my Gilo at the moment with bumps. The rest of the gang seems to be doing okay. Oh, that one, the Amethystinum, I think, what are you? Yamei. The Yamei doesn't look very yummy at the moment. Look at that. So I think, and that is terracotta. So I watered the top a few days ago and it got affected. And it had a little bit of sunburn because I put it out in the front here where the Elsa is. So I had it sitting here. So now I moved it back there, and when I watered a couple of days ago, that's what happened. So, but it doesn't matter. So I still got one main healthy plant that's going really well, but the small ones, so it goes to show the smaller ones doesn't really adjust very well. But yeah, just leave it. Hopefully it doesn't die on me. Oh, another one, the egg tart. This egg tart as well, look, it got burned because I had it at the front as well. So now I'm putting them all in the back. And Snow Angel is the same, suffered a little bit with sunburn. But what are you? This one is, forgotten now what you're called. I don't know them yet. The Peach Blossom. Peach Blossom is okay. It's gone down. Hang on, I just moved this one here. I think Peach Blossom still alright. The purpose of that rock is to stop it going that way, and she wants to go the other way. Okay, there you go. That's better. Oopsie. Okay, so that looks a bit better now. And this one maybe, no, that's just on the side, and the roots are still sticking out, so I have to put this back here because I don't want it to burn. So anyway, guys, apart from a couple of iffy plants, the rest of them are doing really well. Even this one, Amanda. Amanda's got a couple of dry leaves in the bottom, but that might just be because of the shock of the transplant and the transport and that sort of thing. Red Tassel is looking beautiful. So if 80% of this plant survive, I am happy. So I can't complain because I've had, oh hang on, the purple star is still looking good. There's just one dry leaf in the bottom, but that's already sort of drying on its way out before. But apart from that, it looks good. Oh, up the top as well. So anyway, guys, timely rain. It's about to rain as well right now. So this one, yes, it's still good. So timely rain. Can I put you up here because there's going to be some, I don't know where to put you. Maybe should I'm doing the same thing. I would say that Marisay here can go up the top, and we'll put timely rain here to experience the timely rain. Anyway, guys, that's all for this potting video of my Korean and Japanese hybrids that I unboxed a couple of weeks ago, and are now doing really well. Well, at least majority of it. I will keep you updated of their growth in the future. So it's gonna take some time before they grow, but never mind. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you on the next video.